Going on, Nitro Gang? Welcome to an all-new, all super sickening, team-associated Saturday Nitro Gang Live. Now I'm over here looking at this beautiful chassis. I just eyeballed it. You guys know what would happen if you were like an ROTC or the military and you eyeballed somebody? If you did this, you would have to stand outside and sleep in the woods. I don't know what happens. All I know is you could feel free to eyeball this Nitro. That, my dudes, I'm not gonna get you tangled up in a little bit of mess as they like to do it in the military with some breaking you down and building you up stuff here on this channel. The only thing we're gonna break down is this Nitro that you're looking at. Now I know for those of you just joining here, you saw the thumbnail. And the thumbnail looked a little juicy, didn't it? How you doing there, Sergeant JRC's Mark Nugent? Let me give you all a hello for the ones that I see you here so far, and then we shall continue. Because, guys, I got a lot of work to do on this. By the way, what is that behind my head over there? Dude, there's like a tank over there. Are we going to war? Are we going to war? Am I going to go to war with this Nitro? Statistically speaking, yes. And you know what the tools are going to be, guys? The tools are going to be right here in my hands. You got to have the tools. Some people use semi-automatic, you know what? They begin with AK and then backwards of 74. But in my case, they begin with drivers and end in hex. Get it? That's a great joke. All right, well, let me say hello. We got Rory, Big Boys Toys RC, RC Adventure, Stone FPB is here. You know what? We're going to change up this color. All right. That's more like it. All right, Tara Curry here. Texas Hill is in the house. Sean Black. I just saw Michael Graham. Happy Saturday Night Nitro to you, man. We got Nitro Gang Queen Melissa, Supreme Capone, CJT. And the rest is very long. John Hensley here out making Nitro great. Bob Zarc, congratulate him, everybody. He just got himself a Kyosho MP9. And I gotta say, it's rare that I have to say something like, I've never had that on the channel. But I have never had the Kyosho MP9 on the channel. In fact, I haven't had many Kyosho buggies on this channel, which is a little odd because they are pretty much significantly awesome. But today's video is about this Nitro TC3. And yes, you saw the thumbnail. It looks okay, doesn't it? But there's always something wrong. And that is why it's here on the stream. I'm going to tell you all a story. But first of all, check out the front. It's a Pontiac. Who here ever owned a Pontiac? I was never a Pontiac owner. But before my time, one of my family members, guys, owned a Pontiac Grand Prix. That thing, well, actually, hold on, it was a Bonneville. It was a Bonneville. Oh my God. Nitro Gang Queen Melissa been a channel member for 26 months. But boo, how long I known you for? It's over 5 years now. Where were you supporting Nitro Gang before that? You weren't around, huh? You weren't around. What were you doing? I'm gonna investigate that after. Okay, we're gonna continue. Integrity RC goes, his dad owned multiple Trans Am. Gotta tell you, I really wish that GM did not kill Pontiac and they took out Chevy. Who here is with me? Give me a Stone Cold Steve Austin, hell yeah. All right, sickening. Let us continue. Nicholas Shelton, how are you? If I missed anyone here, I am sorry. Today, guys, I released a Mugen video. If you haven't seen it, it was an RR3 and KP. How are you guys? I gotta say, I truly do feel somewhat bad when I don't give people a hello when they join this stream. Because for me, you know, I've been watching a couple of streams lately. And it's like they don't even know you're there. Not very nice. These are like big channels. I don't expect them to do that. Okay, Texas Hill goes, the Mugen was sick. So that Mugen was running a brand new Works Racing B5. You think we need a B6? We'll have the whole lineup of jets, bro. Okay. Stone FPV goes, I'd love a Bonneville SSEI For those of you that might not know, Eric and Matthew, how you doing, man? Let me just wait a little while longer. We're going to tear down, pretty much, let me just tell you what's going to go down. I'm going to have to get into this engine real bad. I have a plate over here. You guys want to know what I'm going to do with this plate? I'm not going to stick it over here and pretend I have half of the ears that troll from Disney has. There's no troll ears over here. This is going to be engine parts. I use paper plates for engine parts. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Getting hot in here. Somebody take off all this Nitro's body. Get it? Remember that song? It's getting hot in here. What singer was that? Did he get in the P. Diddy trial? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna take it off in a little while. Let me read some of your comments, guys, and we will continue, everybody. Anyway, Pontiac Bonneville. That was a hot ride. The SSEI. The I means it was supercharged, okay? I wasn't lucky enough to ever have been in an SSEI model. It was only an SE. But I'll tell you something. Pontiac knew how to put a bunch of pointless buttons all over the dash. They put a bunch of buttons all over the dash, and it was sickening to this day. Corey, how you doing? I hope Brent, the VP of the Jamming Division, is somewhere over there. If not, tell him hello, and then tell him keep making alternate jammings great again. All right, my dude, that's right. Nelly. John Hensley got it correct, Nelly. All right, so let me give you guys the little background of this. As you could see, the body, it's halfway crooked. Whoever built this, I think did like 40% correct and like 60% not correct. The body don't fit. The wheels look almost gone. What matters is that engine. I know I saw you looking at it. I saw you looking at it in a thumbnail. And you were like, bro, Hybrid got another OS engine? He always tells me to get an OS engine. I want to find out why. And in fact, so far, 0% of the OS engines I've ever gotten, bros, 0% have been bad. 0. That is a very high success rate. Higher than the probability of P. Diddy having 1,000 bottles of baby oil in his residence. Okay? That's very high probability. All right, so let me say hello to other people that we got here. Okay, it's the same exact people, so I gotta continue. Compass RC, how you doing, man? Happy to see you here. Rumor has it, you're gonna make streaming great again soon. And I will be one of the very first people there to support you. I want you to know that, man. All right, Jimmy George, how are you? Happy to have you back. Let me ask you guys, stream quality is A-okay or what? Oscar Cuando, how you doing? All right, him and I and Shane, we're gonna burn Nitro hopefully in the next couple weeks, and it's going to be great. I recently got another Nitro up and running, but you guys will see that later. Sean Block, yes, the stream quality is always 720, but as long as there's no lag, it looks okay. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? All right, are we ready to take a look at this TC3? But before I do that, I want to ask you all a question. Who here has ever owned or currently owns a Nitro TC3? I know Oscar Cuendo probably has 2 of them, because I'm pretty sure I've seen some of his lunchtime videos hitting that 2-speed baby. I'm just quite sure. Now today, I didn't do much because I was planning for this stream. Okay, actually, hold on. That's not true. Did you guys see my short today? I think you saw my short, right? What happened in the short? Go ahead, tell me. Monty Kriska, how you doing? Goes, I got one. Tegrity got one too. I gotta tell you guys, these TC3s were remarkably fast for their time period. Today I was at the RC track, and my buddy Wayne goes to me. He recently repaired a TC3. You'll see it in the video, maybe in a week or 2. He goes to me, bro, this TC3 is much faster than the Flying Fish. And I go to him, Team Associated, Racing Legends. They didn't make slow anything. All their stuff was top-notch level. All right? That is one of these. Tall gearing and low ride height. That's what you want. By the way, guys, I did put a couple of useful links in the description to this video to A-Main. If you're going to buy anything there, please use the links. It helps me out. That's basically all I can do, all right? So, Eric and Matthew goes, yes, you launch a $600 RC bike into the air. So that was actually one of the only jumps that I did land. The other ones I did not land. Well, it landed eventually, but, you know, I have it on video. I could probably post it later. But for real, that was my new ramp. You guys like the new ramp? I'm just curious. You like the new ramp? Go ahead. Give me a hell yeah if you like the new ramp. That was the new ramp. All right, anyway. Let's get down to this chassis. There's not really much else I could say. There are a couple of these versions available. This is not the most desirable one, but it's still worth repairing. This was an eBay purchase, so, you know, it's good and bad. All right, Michael Graham goes, the ramp was great. I gotta say, man, that motorcycle took that one jump real good because it took the other 8 real bad. All right, Boy, how you doing? Goes, what goes up must come down. All right, so the thing is with that Losi Bagel motorcycle, it's not like a car. When you give it throttle, it doesn't really like go like this. It's not the same dynamics. You really have to have a good angle going into the jump. It's something I still have to practice, but I will tell you, I am not taking it easy on that bagel. That bagel is getting rolled real hard. All right, let's get down. You guys ready to unbody it? Just let me know if you're ready to unbody it. Anyway, either way, and then I'll tell you what I got to do. It's a bunch of stuff. All right, Pizza and Nitro, how are you, man? Happy to see you here. Let me rearrange the lights, and we'll take a look at the chassis itself. Goal is to take the engine out. Question is, what did you all run today? Tara Curry goes, yes, that ramp sends it. Gotta say, the geometry of that jump was basically perfect. So the thing is, you know, I've dealt with a couple ramps in my life. The general RC ramps kind of suck. Max Paul, how you doing, man? Happy to see you here. Yes, this is a sickening TC3. Robert, how are you there as well? All right, let's take the body off. Obviously, the body posts are like drilled completely incorrect. Mistake number 1. Whoever built this left geometry of body post behind. Michael Graham goes, I ran the Slayer for the 2nd time. Well, you know what they say about a 2nd time. There's a 3rd and a 4th. And then you're going to be making all your videos about them. All right. Rory Holler, thank you for becoming a new Nitro Gang fan. That is the membership. High five, bro. High five. If I could give you a great tool, I will give you a great tool, but I can't, so I can give you a thumbs up. I don't even know what that means. All right. Let's take the body off. The body's actually okay. Obviously not original Pontiac. It looks like all Pontiacs, it's had a hard life. Look at that color on the grill. It's not bad at all. But for real, like all Pontiacs, it's had a hard life. TRC Racing tires. These are the brand of the tires, as you might have imagined. Okay. So let's get down to it. We'll do a quick review of the chassis the way it is right now. And, yeah, I actually have to do a lot of work on this, so enough playing around. Compass, bro. We took the body off. As you can see, the wheel cutouts are all bad. So, the good thing is, you guys want to tell me what the good thing is? There's literally only about 2 good things. Okay, let me not be a pessimist, but there's about 2 good things. What are the 2 good things? Well, this, Ricky CRC, how are you? Goes, is that 12R? This is the OS. Let me show it to you. That is one of the good things. OS CVR. It's a CVR, 12 CVR. Great engines, real great engines. During this time period, I think the black cooling had meant it was a 15. So this was a 12, and the 15 was a black head. I also had a 15 CVR one time in a Nitro MT. I mean, on Nitro Mini. So this particular model, it was not a factory team, but I could tell it has a couple of upgrades. One of the upgrades check out that carbon fiber bumper. I think it's called a splitter, maybe. I'm not sure. It is. David, how you doing? This is thicker than the hull on the Ocean Gate submarine. Anybody here following the story of the Ocean Gate sub? I like to dabble in some science, on my days off. Not everything I do is RC. I like to expand the brain as well. This is thicker than the Ocean Gate sub. It's actually pretty good condition. I don't think I've ever seen... How you doing there, Mark Messenger? I don't think I've ever seen carbon fiber that thick. So the Ocean Gate submarine that killed 5 people, 5 inches of carbon fiber. This appears to be 5 millimeters, but it's plenty. Okay? Yeah, Mark Messenger, there was no stream last night. I'm trying to make content that is good, not just filling up the airwaves with nonsense. So that matters to me. But, if there's a new Nitro like this on the channel, I'll be happy to talk about it. But I think going forward, I'm not just going to do nonsense anymore. I care about quality, and that is why my channel is where it is. Actually, I was pretty tired. Let's just call it what it is. All right. The chassis is not the worst I've ever seen. Normally, these are the way they are. Notice in the back, we have links, suspension links. Let me get this body out of the way. There were about... What's up, Boosted RC, man? There were 2 generations of these TC3s. These are RPM links, by the way, which is pretty dope. And we have sway bars and MIP blue CVDs. Oh, actually, these might be the factory team because these RTR came with MIP. Tires are dead. Let's forget about the tires. Shocks look okay. They do look pretty normal. RPM links. So the first gen TC3s had the links on the back like this. Newer generations were different. We have pivot ball suspension all around, which is actually pretty impressive for a chassis of this generation. That's right, Mark. I'm trying to focus on making good content, not just, time fillers to waste people's lives. But unfortunately, that doesn't come cheap. And I had to buy this Nitro for over $100. John Hensley, thank you, bro. He goes, thanks for the Nitro content, man. I am learning, and thanks for all your help. Of course, man. And we'll talk a little bit about John Hensley's adventures with RC. He recently got himself a sickening Nitro Rustler. And he goes, wow, this thing is ridiculous. And I agree. I'm glad you see it that way now. All right, let us continue, guys. The pipe on this is basically the side exhaust pipe. If you're ever looking for one of these, and you see one with a... Well, it's a different looking header. I don't want to call it a cooler header, but it's a different looking header. There were much more desirable models with the rear exhaust. This is a side exhaust engine. It looks like it's rear exhaust, but it's not. The rear exhaust pipe is completely different. I have unfortunately never had a rear exhaust model. Let me spin this thing around like that song, Baby Right Round Now, spin something around. Don't know what the rest of it goes. Check this out. This is some... I'm going to have to zoom in, like, epically right now. Well, not too epically. I guess a little epically. I mean, how epically can you really zoom in, right? What the hell is that? This does not really look like a Tamiya connector. It's smaller than a Tamiya connector. We're going to have to disassemble all this. This is some weird, sickening charger going on. It's how it was. I didn't do that. That is how it was. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Mine, the goes. Mine is rear exhaust. Yes, man. I am proud of you. I have never owned the rear exhaust model, but the rear exhaust model is the most desirable. So this gear mesh, it is not impressive. It is not impressive. Although the gears do not wobble, it'll still be serviceable. I could probably clean these gears up a little bit. It's not the worst in the world. Oh, we got KGM. How you doing? KGM goes, what's up, Smash That? Thumbs up. You finna fix a Nitro. That's right, man. I gotta tell you, there's one viewer. He's a great dude by the name of No Music RC. He's gonna watch this part of the video later, and he's gonna say, Hybrid, man, you said finna at about this time. You told me you were never gonna do that. You were right. But a viewer, KGM, wrote it in the comment, so I couldn't say nothing about it, okay? You have to excuse me on that, bro. All right, let us continue. Andrew Siri, how are you doing, man? Glad to have you here. Boosted RC goes, spin me right, young baby, right, young. What, is that correct? Those lyrics seem like something that P. Diddy would have said. You understand, guys? The entire music industry needs to really get a handle on their nonsense with their, I'm going to have to say it, pedo, space, philia. It's ridiculous. They're doing it. All right, let us continue. I think first thing I'm going to do, wait, check out this handle. This handle is sickening. There was one other thing I noticed, and this thing I'm not very happy about. I think the front diff is bad. To be honest with you, I've never come across a front diff on a bad front diff on a 10 scale. I think the front diff is bad. I'm gonna spin this wheel. Yeah, listen to that. That is not good clicking. I have never heard clicking like that on a front diff before. So this one does not appear to be on one way. It appears to be a regular diff. I might have to wind up buying a parts car to repair this diff. Let me do it in this position. I'm going to spin both of them. Yeah, it does not appear to be a good diff. But, you know, we'll get to it when we get to it. So, yeah, you hear that? That is not a positive song. That's right, Boosted RC. Let me spin the other wheel and hold this one. When I spin the other one, it's perfect. And the rear wheels spin. If you take a look at it, you could see the rear wheels are spinning in both directions. It's like a Toyota Tundra. If I spin the left wheel, oh man. It's clickety-clack. Yeah, we're going to have to deal with that another time. Nitro Gang Queen with the lyrics. You spin me right round, baby, right round now. Like a record, right round, round, round. You spin me right round. God, that's a tongue twister. The whole Hollywood industry is going downhill, I want to tell you guys. You know why? Because there's people like us making our own content. That's why. We don't need to support Tom Hanks anymore. Or whoever they got. What else they got? That's not only Tom Hanks. All right. Let's get to business. So the thing is, the engine. I did manage to free it up a little bit. It is really, really tight. But when I looked inside, basically it needs to be removed fully. I think it needs to be washed real good, just like Hollywood. Suspension-wise, too low. But that's okay. No biggie. All right, let's get to, I'm going to ask you guys, what do you want? Me take the engine out? We're going to run into the classic issue. It's going to be screw problems. I almost always guarantee it right now. All right, so the bottom of the TC3, I got to say, the suspension on these cars is remarkable. Let's see, how many screws am I going to have to cut out here today? So Rory, yes, I paid about $100 for this, not including, you know, tax. Oh, please let this work. Ugh. Okay, so that one is not working so far. Let me smack it real hard. All right. I'm going to try to turn this out. Oh, we got one. Okay, so obviously these are not original screws. Somebody's already replaced them with metric, which is, that's good. That's good. One is missing, but we do have a proper metric screw so far. One is out. Now we just need the other 999 bottles. I wonder if that joke will still be good like 3 years from now. Probably will be. By the way, guys, I heard P. Diddy's getting special treatment in jail. Oh. This screw is dead. This screw is dead too. So far, success rate is low. Let me try this again. Michael and Zatari, how you doing? I'm just out here, you know, palming a Nitro TC3. Just palming it, bro. You know, like some basketball players like palm basketballs. I palm 10 scale nitros. I mean, you gotta palm something in life. Oh, baby, we got one. We got one. Okay, so far that means only one. One could be an issue so far. All right, let's continue. Whew. Yeah, I cleaned it a little bit. The hole, there was dirt in there. So this one doesn't actually look that good. This one might have to get cut out. Oh, damn. Success rate is 100% so far. All right. Sean Block, thank you, man. All right, engine is loose. Man, I'm surprised that it went so easy, to be honest with you. All right, next thing, let's get this pipe loose. All right, so far everything is going not horrible. Okay, that's no big deal. So we should only have a linkage left. You know what? I never liked P. Diddy. I always thought he was ugly and overrated. Well, let's get the throttle linkage off. Okay. And that's it. TC3 engine, baby. It's out. OS Max. One of the best. Sealed backplate. Pull start free is what that means. By the way, these are great flywheels for traction on a starter box. Let's check the... Oh, bearings look okay. Wow, they spin really good. They spin better than the spin Elon Musk puts on the Cybertruck. Did you guys know that the Cyber Urinal, also known as the Cybertruck, hasn't gotten crash tested rating at all? Sean Block wants to know, what is this engine size? So they don't say what it is, but this is, you know, from experience, this is a 0.12. Yeah, this is a 0.12, baby. Notice the super tall gearing they use. This is probably the tallest clutch bells you will ever see, the amount of teeth that are on here. Yeah, real smooth, real smooth. Large engine mounts. The carb, not stuck, although there is some rust on that barrel. That's right, JS. I'm frankly surprised. They must have paid off the regulators a real huge amount of money to get that Cybertruck on the road. Because so far I know there are no cars that you could actually buy that haven't been crash tested by the NHSTA. They just haven't been. Okay, let's get down to the chassis. I know I might be boring you guys. Melissa told me the other day, she goes, listen, hybrid. Okay, she didn't use that name, but she goes, listen, babe. That's what she said. I'm gonna give you Melissa talk, okay? She goes, babe, when you talk about things that aren't Nitro, you lose viewers. Is that true, guys? I'm gonna ask you something. Is that true? I feel like my ability to talk about other subject matter is actually a big benefit to the channel. I really would like people to share their opinions on things in life. You know, when you're afraid to talk about something, that only means one thing. It means that you live in a glass box and you're afraid to stand behind your opinion. And you should always defend it happily. Okay, Michael Graham goes, Whistling Diesel crash tested the Cybertruck. I saw that video, but the thing is, we need like a controlled crash test, right? Not like a YouTube crash test. We need an actual crash test, bro. That, like, come on. Every car that's sold in America is crash tested by third parties. That is what, like, dictates safety these days. Okay, let me... oh, wow, look, there's a price on this Futaba Servo, $12. I notice anything weird here? All right, first gear, that's how it's supposed to be. Second gear, I'm sorry, second gear is correct. The one-way bearing is working, and the second gear is spinning on the shaft. All right, it's good. I mean, you know, driving yourself really, to me, is not really that big of a deal. My Nissan Rogue could drive itself on the highway. I mean, come on, it's a Nissan Rogue, bro. It literally drive itself. The other day, I was not holding the wheel. Melissa slapped me. Okay, Uncle BG8, welcome to the Nitro Gang fan level. I remember having you. Welcome back. Welcome back. But for real, self-driving cars, there's going to be liability issues with that in the future. I could already see it. Okay, let's, yeah, so basically my goal is to disassemble all this. The reason is it's extra dirty. It needs to be cleaned. And I like to wash nitro engines, bros. So what do you think we're going to find, everybody? So let me just give you a little, it's really, really, well, it's not locked up because it moves, but it needs to be washed. Okay? Let's go. Open her up or what? Go ahead. Tell me what to do. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, we got one screw. Max Paul goes, I bet the piston sleeve is worn. I'll tell you this, I did spin it over before. It seems to have very good compression. Oh, I got to add on my own video. Wow. Probably going to make a whole $2 after this video ends in terms of ad revenue. Yes, guys, you heard me say it, $2. That's how much they make in ad revenue. Even on a channel of my size. It's quite pathetic, really. Oh. Okay, so far none of these awesome OS screws have stripped. That is basically a miracle. So we could still check the compression once I take off the back plate. I'm just worried that, well, it needs a wash. All right. How you doing there, Nitro Addiction? Happy to see you here, man. Some great bashing went on this week with the Savages. I'm going to ask you all a question. Should I take the pipe off now? Go ahead. Pipe gang or what? All right, I'm going to take the pipe off. The reason I like to take the pipe off is generally these gaskets go bad. Almost always you got to replace the gaskets. It's just not a bad idea to do that. See, there's a question here about copper rings on a Nitro, what was it, Dynamite 28 over there from Savage, SpongeBob rather. You got to really consult the manual, man. I don't know. I generally don't mess with those washers. All right, so the gasket is not terrible. I don't particularly like these gaskets. These are like HSP or Exceed style Red Cat gaskets. I'm not a fan of them. I like the THS or HPI small block gaskets, but it looks fine. I mean, the gasket is there. Let's just call it what it is. There's no signs of obvious leaks, so it looks okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these gaskets. They actually suck. Okay, guys. What do you say? The other two screws or what? Oh, damn, I took them out. What am I talking about? Yeah, Mark Messenger. Yes, unfortunately, they don't make really any small block OS engines anymore. Back in this time period, right? Pre-2010, OS was killing it. They were killing it. You can't beat a nice small block. All right, let me get this out somehow. Sometimes this thing gets stuck. Might have to get some heat. Hold on, I should probably be able to twist it. No, that's not a bad idea. That's not a good idea. Let me just do this a little off camera to the side. There's usually a lip there, but I don't see it on this model. I think it needs to get heated up a little bit. I don't want to risk damaging this back plate. There's usually some kind of lip there that you could like get a screwdriver on, but there doesn't appear to be anything here. Anybody have any idea how I can cleanly take the back plate off? All right, so we have some oil seepage there from the front bearing as well. Let me read the comments here, what you guys are saying, and I'll continue with this for now. Let me see. There's no... All right, what I need is a wrench. I need to grab the outside and just twist it. Let me go get a wrench. All right. Yeah, these should be plastic seals. Let me just do this off camera a little bit. It's not that difficult, but it's a little tough to do it in front of an audience. Okay, we got it. All right. Got it, baby. Watch this. Got it moved a little. I just had to move it a little bit with a wrench. Okay. Let me zoom in. I'm going to give you guys the optimum zooming. Oh, wow. We got more than 80 viewers. I'm surprised. Maybe Melissa was right. Don't talk about anything other than RC. All right, here we go. It's my first time. It is not bad, bros. So yeah, we do have a normal looking seal. Not bad at all. It's pretty clean. That's actually real clean for one of these, believe it or not. I'm still going to wash it though. Okay, let me spin it around there. So it spins okay. Bearings, I mean, there's some rust over there. Oh, it's not really rust, that's just gunked up oil. Bushing looks normal. I don't see any obvious damage at the bottom of the crank. Ricky goes looking good. Let me spin it over this way. We'll check out whether I feel some compression at least. Let's spin it over. So the piston's going to the top already. Ugh, that's not bad compressioning. That is not bad. Still gonna tear it down. Ugh, it's not bad at all. Can't kill an OS. What about the carb? The carb boot. Carb boot lives matter. Oh man. Thing is like new. Yeah, I'm thinking this carb probably was serviced before. Usually these dust boots are destroyed. All right, next up, what's up there, Rocky Mountain? I think we're gonna disassemble the head. Reason is I need to wash all of it. Big Boys Toys RC, man, I'm happy to provide even a little bit of distraction and make your life and others a little better than it was before. That's honestly my goal. All right, let's remove the head. All right, so far, first screw is good. Next one. Mark Messenger, I do have a starter box for this. This won't be a problem. For those of you just joining the stream, I am working on a Nitro TC3 engine. Well, this is not the original engine, but like, you know, it's obviously an OS engine, so it's even better. Okay. Let's see what's under the hood. So they say. Head button looks normal. Quite clean. Not bad at all. It's actually one of the better ones I've probably disassembled. Not bad, huh? Doesn't appear to be a crazy ported engine or anything like that. All right, next up, I'm thinking we're going to have to remove the carb. Yeah, it looks good. Let's take the carb off. So one of the best things about these old OS engines, all metal carbs. All right, so we got a nut over there. Pinch bolt, rather. Well, you know, there's a nut on the pinch bolt. Yeah, looks not bad. I guess at this point, we could probably take the fuel line off. So for those of you thinking this is like somehow convertible to a Rotostar or something like that, it's going to be impossible because you could see the crankshaft is made for this particular setup. You can't simply just convert. You need to have the correct crankshaft because there's no starting pin. Probably not a bad idea to disassemble the entire clutch too. Damn, that spins real nice. That's a spinner. That is a spinner. Okay, so I'm going to move this carb. Easy. That was great. See, when you're dealing with high quality engines, everything just basically works. So this is the OS, what does it say? 10C. 10C. O-ring looks okay. Yeah, front crank bearing might not be the best. We do see a sign of major oil seepage, but who knows? Maybe this person ran not hot enough. Maybe the oil didn't burn up. I don't know. It could be a lot of things. But, you know, it's okay to have a little bit of leakage. It's not the end of the world. Well, what do you guys want me to do? Take off the clutch bell at this point or what? Carlos Navro. Thank you, man. Take off the clutch bell or what? Go ahead. It's always a good idea to check the clutch. You never know. You put these things back in and then you're like, oh, damn, I should have checked the clutch. You don't even know how many times I ran into that myself. Always check the clutch on any car that you get. Oh, yeah. So far, that came out. Yeah, Monte Cristo, yeah, correct. Yeah, it could have been too low, too rich. That's why there's a leak. It's possible, yeah. All right. We got the clutch screw out. I'm going to move this. Wow, look at that premium lighting. I mean, I'll wash all this. All right. It looks all right. We have a 2-shoe clutch, baby. I'm going to wash all this out. No weird chimming going on. Pretty straight. I see a flanged bearing there at the end. Let me check out the clutch shoes themselves. All right, the springs. The springs look tight. They seem tight, and they're on pretty adequate. We shouldn't have any clutch issues. It's a good-looking setup. This is going to look good after a wash right here, too. It's all gunky after a while. Yeah. Very good spring tension, though. Look at the thickness of these springs. These are like close to 8th scale thickness. Not bad. All right, so that's about it. This is going to have to get washed, put back together, cleaned. The sleeve looks pretty good. I don't see any major, as I zoom in, real crazy right there, guys. Look at that. Oh, my God. We could do dentistry. The zoom in is so high-end. I don't see any score marks on the sleeves, really. Well, that's just some burnt up, you know, probably where the piston was stuck over there from the cross pin. Yeah, I don't see anything crazy wrong with it. Come on, guys. Who got the best zoom in the industry? I got the best zoom in. All right, so that's enough for the engine. I'm going to put it on the plate over here. At this point, we got a couple options. Got a diff issue. What do we say about that? Clean the diff. So RR3 knows a good zoom when he sees it. I'm wondering, should I remove the diff? As I said before, for those of you that weren't here, it's clicking. You hear that? As I spin it? There's definitely something wrong on this side. It could be something small. Although I have never really disassembled a diff in a TC3 before. So that could be a situation. What do you guys think? Do it. Or what? I bet we got all SAE screws. All right, let's just remove things that I see. I had a manual for this somewhere. Don't know where it is right now. Mark Messenger, this is a Nitro TC3. These were very quick cars. I think their rated speeds were over 50. And by I think, I mean I know. Of course, this is going to be SAE screws. So let me get down to business of SAE life. I'm going to at least take a look at the diff. You guys let me know what you think. Diff work, some of the most boring in the world. So I need extra motivation. So if the diff is bad, I already looked on eBay. Parts are not cheap. Oh, by the way, I meant to buy something else on eBay right now. You guys remember that Thunder Tiger F1? Suspension arms are busted. I need to buy them on eBay. I might do that later. I will tell you, all of the parts on the associated the plastics are impressive. They're all impressive. Let me just get my hardware ready. Oh, by the way, do we have any cement masters in here? I'm just curious, guys. Do we have any cement masters? So today, I mean not today, this week, they were making cement in front of my house, like from my neighbor. They messed it all up real bad. My whole cement is crooked now. Like they raised a portion. So I'm gonna show you something. This is the front of my, you know, when you get out of the door. This is my neighbor. This is my pavement. Look what they did to the cement slab in the front. They raised it in order to basically broke my cement. They raised it in order to make my neighbor's cement more even. They killed my whole cement. Look at the slab. The slab was not like that before. They raised this slab. This is my slab. Just so when they put in the neighbors, they could align it. This is freaking dangerous. It's going to be like $3,000 now. That's what they did. You believe that shit? Of course, I didn't take a picture ahead of time. So watch this. Hold on. This is what happened. So, you know, right, obviously they're putting in the cement from my neighbor over here on the right side. That's the left side. They had to align it, and obviously they raised it. What the hell? What the hell? I'm going to get sued for this. Well, if anybody falls, that is. What do you guys think? Nonsense, right? They literally raised mine in order to align it with the neighbors. Then I try to talk to them. I'm like, hey, listen, you guys raised this cement slab. They're like, well, what do you want me to do? Well, you could put a little lip over there. It'd be $500. I'm like, are you charging me $500 for leftover cement on the truck? $500 for leftover cement on the truck? Sickening. Bro, here's a close picture. Do you see what I'm talking about here? Let me get back a little bit so you could see it without the light. Dude, it's completely crooked, the slab. My house slab is completely crooked now. The hell am I going to do? Let me show you again right here. Maybe it was bad quality. They're trying to get me to repair my own by breaking it. You know, obviously, I was like at work when they were doing this. I couldn't even take a proper freaking picture. I did call the city. They told me file a claim. Oh, by the way, you want to see something else? You want to see something else? What is this guy doing? This is the cement driver. This is right in front of my house. What is this guy doing? Go ahead, tell me what this guy's doing. Who sees what this guy's doing? So first of all, they ruined my cement, and then this guy's doing something over there. What does that look like to you? He peeing right in front of my tree. Sickening. Unbelievable. All right. Yep. That's the reality. So I talked to the cement people. I'm like, hey, listen, guys, you literally raised the slab in front of my house that I'm responsible for in order to align it with the neighbor that you got paid for. Like, what the hell? They're like, okay, well, do you want us to give you like a little lip over there for $500? I'm like, no, I could do that myself. Pissed me off. Sorry, Earl Moorhead. That's New York City life, man. Deal with jerks all the time. Really, not much I could do about cement now. Should have taken pictures, but like they started doing it when I was at work. How the hell did I know? Gotta go and Judge Judy or something. All right, so the front is out. Not bad. These things are pretty serviceable. See, I don't want to disassemble too much. What's up, Joey2508? How you doing, man? All right, so what I'll do now, I'm going to remove, I think, the upper shock mount. By the way, anybody notice something odd over here on this TC3 shock setup? They use plastic nuts. What the hell is that? Why would they do that? I guess it's fine. It doesn't really matter. But like, come on. Plastic nuts. Yep, JS. They really messed up my concrete real bad. And they try to get me to pay $500 for it. John Hensley, thank you, bro. Let me see what you just said over here. John Hensley says, what engine would you recommend for a RC10 SC10 GT? Okay, so, all right, so you need a 10th scale side exhaust engine. Okay, you know what? Send me a picture later of the crankshaft in your car. I'm going to make a recommendation for you. I haven't looked at the engine on those models. The SC10 GT is one of the newer ones. I actually am not. I think it has a pilot shaft. If it's like a pilot shaft like this, honestly, you could go with the HPI T3.0. Yeah. For real, they killed my concrete. And now I'm going to get my ass sued. Oh, you guys want to see Sandy? This Sandy over here today, he's just lounging by Nitro Slash over there. It's Nitro Slash from my other video. Sandy's just lounging over there by the RCs. Sickening cat life. He don't know that I'm going to have to pay like $3 grand for the sidewalk now. He don't know. He just out there lounging, chilling. Cat gang. Got a question for you all. I was on the subway the other day, and I see a lot of people wearing these shoes. Is it me, or these are the world's ugliest, most pointless shoes ever? What is the story with these shoes? I see a lot of people wearing these shoes. They look like loser shoes. Am I correct about that statement? Because they are, in fact, loser shoes. This is a New York City Bull. It's indicating the bull market on Wall Street. This is basically my home commute. These are all tourists. I don't know why I'm showing you guys random pictures on my phone right now. This is some sickening stuff going on. The bull. But yeah, this is the result of the concrete. You could see right over there, neighbor got hella straight concrete. Mine, what the hell is that? They raised that shit really good. You see that? How you doing there, Arthur Meltonian? All right, guys, enough phone conversation over there. I'm going to remove these parts. By the way, body post was super crooked too, which is not the end of the world. Question is, why did Team Associated use plastic nuts on the shocks? It's a mystery. Plastic. I mean, I guess it works, but like, why do that? Makes no sense. All right. This is coming off. Probably don't have to do all this to get the diff out. Can't get this one. This is not even the right size one on this side. Yeah, world's weirdest design. Plastic nuts all over the place. By the way, RC10 GT does the same thing. I don't get it. But they did it. Oh, John Hensley gifted a membership. Oh, sickening. We got Earl Moorhead. Got the membership. Well, bro, I'm happy to have you back. All right, shocks are pretty good. Dampening is not bad. Let me see if I can take the diff out for now. I don't really want to remove these parts, to be honest. It's going to be a headache to put them back in. Might be able to get it in this position. Okay, so we need to remove this part. Honestly, I'm not an expert in removing diffs. I might need to consult the manual. No, there's one right here. I missed one. No, I didn't miss it. I didn't miss that one. Let me see. We got a question here. Mark. That's right. Boosted RC goes as long as they are low C center diffs. I will say low C center diffs are some of the best. I'm actually a big hater of center diffs, but not when it comes to low C center diffs. Good point there from Boosted RC. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of a phone call going on. Nitro and Chips wants to know, how old is TC3? It's from about 2002. No, this is not going to be enough. We have to disassemble the whole front end. Is the audio okay now? Melissa, call your mom. I might have to consult the manual on this one. Anybody here see anything that I'm missing to remove the front? Oh, yeah. Probably these supports over here. Yeah, probably those supports. Well, let's hope these don't strip. But they're probably going to. These are like the world's smallest screws. Oh, so far so good. No, I'm still missing something. All right, so we got the two screws right there in the center. I did not take off. So I noticed there's also two screw lengths. That's going to be irritating. All right, it's wiggling. We're close, guys. It's wiggling. When you got to wiggle, you're not far away. Put these screws back in the engine block. Close to 100 viewers, and I don't think I've said once yet to please give this video a thumbs up. Have I said it once so far? I haven't said it. I'm not a beggar. All right? I'm not a beggar. Undo these two. I think it's going to pop out from the top. Well, that screw's close to being stripped. By close, I mean very. We're going deep into the TC3 right here. That's what I see. I hope the diff isn't totally destroyed. I hope it's just something simple like a pin maybe. I don't want to remove these parts. That would be the easy thing to do. I don't want to get into removing those parts. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. We got the diff cover off. You know what? Not the end of the world right there. It's actually a pretty heavy-duty, reinforced, zero flex, state-of-the-art NASA-level tech right there. Kidding around, it's not NASA-level tech. All right, let me get in there. What the hell is going on? You know, is this a one-way diff or a ball diff? What the hell kind of diff is this? That's not a gear diff. That's a ball diff, I think. I should probably consult the manual on this. That does not appear to be a gear differential. All right, we're going to remove this part. Okay, so this is called, one of them is called a ring gear. I don't know. This one looks perfect. Bearing supported to the drive shaft. This looks perfect. I don't see any issues there on this gear. It's the pinion gear. Yeah, it's called the pinion gear. Plastic, of course. It looks normal. Next up, this part. That must be a ball diff. I'm thinking maybe it's just loose. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a picture of it before I assemble it backwards. There we go. Took a picture. It might be a one-way. This is like normally how one-ways look. That's going to be interesting. I don't really want to deal with one-ways. All right, bros. I got it in my hands. All right, so here there's no issues with the pin. The wheel is moving, so the wheel is good. It looks like a one-way or a ball diff. Let me spin it. No, this is definitely a ball diff. I could feel the balls in there. But why was it making noise? Okay, I'm spinning it this way. It looks okay. If I hold it this way, it looks okay. All right, Booster Rossi goes, check the shim. All right, so there's the screw in there. This is a ball diff for fact, baby. This is a ball diff. We're living the ball diff life. I'm going to try to tighten it a little bit. Yeah, I don't see any actual damage in there. It spins okay. I don't hear no clicking anymore. Weird. All of the teeth on the sun gear appear perfect. I don't see anything wrong. Okay, is this the right? Yep, we got the right one. All right, so basically the logic is if I tighten it, it should be tighter. Oh yeah, it was hella loose. I tightened it a little bit. All right, so it's a little tighter now. Well, the thing is, it's supposed to be a little loose. It's a little too tight now, for my opinion. I don't see anything mechanically damaged in there. So the way this works, there's balls inside this partition. And there's a nut that basically cinches the left and right sides together. This is a ball diff. And you're basically just applying pressure on the balls. It should be a quarter turn now goes Pizza Nitro. Let me turn it back a little bit. All right. All right, so I'm able to spin it this. I mean, it's kind of like how it was. I don't hear any grinding noises. Yeah, Southern Main RC goes Loctite it. Well, it should be in a captured nut. Okay, I'm going to do a little tighter. I made it a little tighter, but I don't hear anything obviously wrong with it. So if you guys take a look, I'm going to zoom in real crazy hardcore now again. See that on the inside there? That's the nut. Now, I was just using a 2mm. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just tightening it. There's a captured nut on this side. So for now, I'm not going to disassemble it because for me to disassemble it, it's going to be a whole thing. I'm going to put it back together, see if my adjustments did anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, it shouldn't be this loose. Did I say 2mm? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to tighten it a little bit more. All right, I have the nut in there. All right, it's tight. I mean, I could still spin the individual pieces here separately. I don't see anything obviously wrong with that sun gear, sometimes called the ring gear. The logic is, when it's spun this way, it might have been shimming. Maybe it was shimmed incorrectly. It's possible. All right, so it would not be a bad idea to clean all that, actually, before I really do anything else crazy. Well, it's really nothing crazy I'm doing here. Let me put it back in. It could have been shimmed incorrectly, too. You know what? I'm going to look at my own photo that I just took to make sure I put it in correctly. Or else that could be a catastrophe. Okay, it goes to the right. You see that? I already made a mistake. It actually goes this way. Yep, that's right, Southern Maine. It goes this way. I'm going to try to assemble it back, see if we get any kind of shimming. How you doing there, HPI Savage, man? I'm just out here working on a TC3, you know? Ball diff problems. At least I don't got baby oil problems. Got other ones, but not baby oil problems. Yo, Melissa, can you heat me up a slice of pizza? I'm mad hungry over here. I'm serious. Can you put that pizza in a microwave for 35 seconds? I don't think she's listening. She's doing laundry right now. Let me put this back in. We're gonna find out if it's a shim problem, I think. Though, of course, it's not that easy to work on it with the shock tower in the way. All right, I got that back in. Let me get this front section in. That's right, big boys. He goes, I got 99 problems with baby oil. Isn't one of them. Well, our boy P. Diddy. I actually never liked that guy. He mad ugly. I just call it what it is. He very feminine looking. And not in a good way. In a bad way. 35 seconds for that pizza. All right, I put it back in. I mean, it looks normal. Well, of course, you can't really say things look normal. Look at P. Diddy. Let me spin it. I mean, the gear mesh looks normal. If anything, I might just add a shim on this side later on. But I think I'm going to assemble it. I mean, it looks like the overlap is actually quite adequate to me. You guys see that right there? Dude, the gear is definitely in there real good. I mean, the gear is sitting on that real good. I don't see anything really obviously wrong. I'm going to spin it a little. Oh, well, of course, this is going to pop out. You would need to kind of hold both of them. You see that? Well, once it's being pressed down, it'll be okay. What do you guys think? Should I assemble it back? Yeah, Southern Maine RC goes grease it. I'm going to grease it and maybe assemble it back right now. You guys let me know. What do you think? Assemble it back? Yes, no, let's go. God, we got bad participation today. All right, HPI Savage goes put it back. All right, we got some track power grease. Yeah, give me the pizza. I'm not hungry. I'm gonna get hangry if I don't eat a pizza right now. All right, let me wait for a pizza, bros. What did I say? 35? Yeah. I mean, the gears are not stripped. I think if anything, it's likely a... God, that looks great. That looks beautiful. Go ahead. Who knows where this is from? Pizza Nitro, it's a OS 12. This is Domino's pan pizza. Unfortunately, they ran into inflation, and they made a pan pizza look like a regular pizza. Unfortunately. Yeah, hands are dirty. Actually, no, let's use a napkin. Can't be getting sick out here. I got pavement money to pay. Yeah. Sickening. Yeah, Earl Moorhead, I only really get pan pizza. I feel like they drip you less on those. And this is actually thick. Well, thicker than regular pizza. I like thick pizza, you know? You know, the whole trend with thin crust is just so they could take more of your money. Never getting thin crust. You know who gets thin crust? People who wear yoga pants. Not me. All right. For real though, you wear yoga pants, you get thin crust pizza. Rip off. All right, Robert. Robert goes assemble it. I mean, the gears look perfect. Oh man, Michael Graham gets a stuffed crust. You lucky, dude. That's another good one. That's some pretty hardcore grease, by the way. Probably the best I've ever ran into. It'll fling itself around anyway. It'll be fine. That's it. We don't need more. What do you think? More? Less? Yeah, I'll do a little more. I'm going to read this comment here from SpongeBob. SpongeBob says, is my engine done? I crashed my AT and lost the filter. Didn't realize and kept driving. Well, we don't know 100% if your engine is bad, but what we do know is, do you have compression? Well, we don't know if you have it. That's a question to you. If you have close to no compression, your engine is bad. I mean, you know, you could drive with no filter on as long as literally no sand gets in, which is like, it's a possibility. But, bro, hold on. Sorry, let me chew. If you still have compression, your engine is fine. Of course, if you sucked in a bunch of dirt, it's not fine. You know what? Yoga pants, deceiving. All right, guys. I got this thing back in. I'm gonna try to put the cover back. All right, clean the inside of it a little bit, although it was fairly clean to begin with. Well, the question is, does your AT have compression? If the engine asks, okay, if it got compression, the engine is fine. It's pretty much instantly obvious if you lose compression. Let me put this back in. All right. It's in, baby. I'm going to secure it with a couple screws. I'm going to test it out. I mean, it'll be pretty much obvious right away whether it skips or not. Well, not right away, but mostly right away. Yeah, John Hensley, if you want to diagnose, you know what I should have done? Taken a picture of the kind of screws that went places. Because now it looks like I got different screws in different spots. No, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. So, a good way to test whether you have adequate compression. If you lift the whole chassis up by the pull starter, if you could at least lift half the car, you have some compression. Now, of course, as the engine warms up, it's going to get much worse. Michael Sucha, how you doing? Let me read this comments from Michael Sucha, longtime channel member. He goes, viewer, hybrid, my T-Max keeps shutting off about 5 to 6 minutes into the run. Temperatures are 180 to 190. Will not start until 30 to 40 minutes when it's running. It runs good. So, same question to you, Michael Sucha. Do you got compression? Can you lift at least half of the car with, let's say, the pull start? Or when you spin over, if it's like electric start, spinning over the flywheel, I'm not fingering you. Don't worry about it. I'm not fingering you right now. I'm talking about nitro engines. When you finger your nitro engine, man, is it like difficult to spin it over? That's really the only way you're going to find out. But generally, both of you guys are talking about the signs of low compression. How you doing there, All Aspects, man? By the way, guys, let's congratulate All Aspects RC on hitting 500 viewers. Subs. Over 500 subs. That's a big achievement. And you know what they say about the 500 Club? When you hit 5, you hit more. I just made that up right now. All right, so right now we're just investigating what the hell is going on with this. Let me get a couple of these screws. I'm going to see if the diff makes that weird noise again. All right. I think that should be enough. The gears are in. I don't have to really assemble that much more, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I put this back in? Or just leave it what it is? Problem is I have to get these screws in. All right, what do you guys think? Should I put some of the screws in and test it? The thing is they cover up some of these parts. So I either do it now or I can't really test it. Oh, that screws the wrong one. Give me a second right there. So the main goes leave it. The thing is I can't really test it like that. Okay. I'm going to spin it. Let's see if I hear clicking. Dude, it got much better. Holy moly. I don't hear any clicking. And I could see power going to the back. I think the pizza fixed it. Let me do this one. Dude, did we just fix it? I feel a good power transfer. I feel a good power transfer. And it rolls good. Look at the roll. Damn. That's how you got to eat pizza when you repair stuff. I think it was just the grease. How's that possible? It rolls beautiful now. And, like I said, when I'm spinning it, I don't hear any noises, and I can feel the power going to the back. And actually, the ball dip stiffness is perfect. Holy moly, we got ourselves an achievement. I deserve more pizza, but I got none left. Hey, Melissa, do we have one more piece? Do we have another piece of pizza? I need it real bad. What's up, Clifford? Guys, major success. I can't believe it. Look at this. No issues now. No clicking. This is genius. I was pretty worried about it, actually. Melissa, pizza. Please, please, please. Yo, did we buy anything good at Costco today? I got the munchies, guys. I got the munchies. All right, I'm going to assemble some of this back before I die of starvation over here. Boosted RC goes, good job. Dude, I'm surprised. The grease helped. Yeah, can you hit a brother up with some more pizza? 35 seconds. We have any snacks? We have any chips? No. Damn it. I got cheap at Costco today, guys. I didn't buy no snacks. Can you believe that? Joey, Costco was all out of the baby oil, bro. I tried to look around, but like they were out. I'm going to assemble some of this back. Damn, the screws half dead. I have to get the screw, else I won't be able to fit it. That's fine. Let me get the other screws. One thing you learn when you work on TC3s, they use SAE hardware. They're going to piss you off. Anybody got the Costco chicken lately? Have you noticed they sell it in bags now? I mean, it's honestly really hard to eat chicken from a bag. Anybody here ever tried to eat chicken from a bag? I have. It's real hard. Boosted RC goes, I agree. All right, hold on a second. I got tools in my hands. All right, Melissa, we got more pizza. So this pizza slice, they obviously forgot 80% of the cheese.
That's the last slice.
It's the last slice? Sick. Forgot most of the cheese. So this is supposed to be a pan pizza. They literally left the cheese out. I can't even enjoy it now. You see how they treat me out here in New York? I gotta get out of here. Problem is, it's easier said than done. They keep you trapped. Well, there is no they. Let's just get real over here. It's all just yourself. Wrong screw. Screw's too long. Later, HPI Savage Man. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. How you doing there, Sean Gallagher? Happy to see you here. He goes, awesome build, man. I just bought a Nitro Sport and putting it back. Love the channel. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I got a Traxxas Nitro Sport too, by the way. And I also have a pizza with very little cheese on it. All right. Why did I think this was the wrong screw? No, it's the right screw. That was a bad idea on what I just said before. It's definitely the right screw. All right. So everything is tight. And as Jeff from Eastside RC likes to say, tight and right. Tight and right. Man, Jeff from Eastside RC is a good dude. He's what you call a real positive fella. I gotta meet him one day. I love eating mostly bread pizza. All right, guys, I think what I'm going to do one more test of this. I still got to put the shocks back on, but not yet. All right. Let's do a final test. Yeah, no noises. Look. It's weird. Are you telling me it was literally the grease the whole time? How could that be? No noises. And as I'm going to put weight on the back. Yeah, no noises at all. This is beyond sickening, if you ask me. The weirdest ball diff repair I've ever had. Beyond sickening. You know, I feel like I need to clean some of these parts. I should have cleaned some of them before I assembled it. Nothing like a nice clean CVD. That's right, Terra Curry. I can't believe it. There's no clicking anymore. How's that even like the diff was perfect? So I'm going to wash that engine overnight. Let me clean the CVD. When it's nice and blue and shiny, it's a good looker. Oh, yeah. That's how your CVD should look right there. Blue, baby. Blue. That's the LRP logo. Blue is better. Should have cleaned some of it. That's why it's no biggie. It's not like this. This is not really the cleaning video. By the way, notice the sway bar on the bottom. I forgot what these are called. These are called, right over there. Kind of how the Serpents have it. And Mugens. Forgot what those are called. They're called something. But that's, I think these are called push type sway bar. No, that's not what they're called. They're called something interesting. Probably. Right. So I think, what do you guys think? Put the shocks back on? There's nothing really to do with the shocks. The shocks are fine. The odd thing is the plastic nuts. That's the odd thing. Yeah, nylon nuts. I know. Why would they do that? So these are the two that I took off. Sickening. Well, that makes sense. These are also not the same machine thread as these nuts. I'm gonna have to reuse the plastic. They're not the same machine thread. They're more of a coarse thread. The thread's not the same. That is some magical surprise over here. Can't believe the ball diff is repaired somehow. By the way, these, I'm gonna tighten these up later. The wheels are total trash. These nuts, I was looking at these nuts before. They're not even like any standard size. This is not even like a glow plug style nut. I'm gonna have to get real hardcore. Here we go. Yeah, these wheels are destroyed. They're foam, but you know they're pretty much too small now, and they're killed. So we're gonna have to invest in some wheels. Pretty good suspension setup on this chassis, though. Well, guys, so far, let me know. Did you enjoy the stream or what? I mean, I did some pretty sickening repairs. It's not every day you just randomly fix a ball diff that you don't even know why the hell it's clicking in the first place, and then it just goes away. Never happened before. Sickening. Thanks, Michael Graham, man. All right, you know what else I want to do? I'm gonna leave this for now. I want to do a little bit of disassembly on the battery system. This is obviously not good. The gears have seen better days. All right, let's get rid of this stuff right here. Thank you, bro, Andre Leeson. Leesey. Damn, why did I pronounce your name incorrectly? That was messed up. Thanks, Compass, man. You know, I'm trying to keep it fresh. Trying to get new nitros for the channel. It's not always easy, but I'm satisfied with this purchase to a degree. Let's open up, see what we got over here in the receiver box. Nothing. Figures. All right, so these models take a flat 5 cell battery. Let's see, could I just slide it out? I don't think I can. You have to lift the upper deck a little bit. It's sandwiched in there pretty good. I mean, it's pretty great chassis design. Really not many 10 scale nitros from this generation, you know, that were kind of RTRs, so to say, that were designed this way. And all the plastic quality is very good. Very good plastic quality. Guess I'm gonna have to lift this. Oh, thank God it didn't strip. Monty Crisco over here talking about an Orphan Twin Titan. You could find one of these, man. They're not that rare. You could get a TC3. What's great about these cars, they're really not that rare as you would think. I would say they're about as rare as like a RS43, which isn't that rare. All right. Battery should slide out. Unless it's wired in all crazy. All right, well, we got this out. Let me see what the wiring job is. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut this wire because it's pretty much, it's dead, so. Boom. That's it, it's dead. It's not even worth talking about the battery at this point. Yeah, the screws could easily be changed. No big deal with the screws. All right, I'm going to clean some of this overnight. Gearing is good. The driveline is just so great in these chassis, man. All right, guys, I'm going to be here for like 2 more minutes. Thank you for stopping by. If you support the channel, let me know. If not, let me know. But I think we did a pretty good repair. The fuel tank, I hope, is good. I haven't tested the fuel tank. Let's check out the seal over here. Pretty hardcore rubber O-ring, silicone O-ring. I could hear it clasping in there pretty good. TC3 gang. I'm going to wash the engine overnight. We're going to be good. And hopefully another Nitro will be back on the road. By the way, guys, if you haven't watched today's video on the Mugen, do me a favor. Watch it. Gotta say, everything on this is built real well. Thanks, Michael Graham, bro. Channel donation over there. God, I gotta stop talking crazy. I was doing it today at the RC track. And like, people that know me, they know how it is. Damn, I can't stop cleaning it. It's like OCD. I'm obsessed with it. Obsessed with cleaning this Nitro. I gotta say, the TC3 is one of my favorite ones. Ever. Everything's just good. You know what else I like about them? The brake setup is impressive. The throttle linkage is good. They're just good cars. Metal disc brakes. Nothing here to wear down. Easy to work with, easy to clean. Telling you, TC3 gang, it never dies. Suspension is good, and they have very, very good weight distribution. Plus, we all know you gotta have a handle. Gotta have a handle in life. All right, guys, I'm gonna be here for like 3 more minutes, okay? Thank you for showing up today. I'm glad I was able to share this TC3 with you all. It's only a matter of time before it's out there. And one of us, probably me, is going to be yelling 2-speed baby. Okay? By the way, notice the minimal rust on this. This is rare. Like if you get a Traxxas, it's going to be all rusted. We all know Traxxas screws. Now, I'm not making fun of Traxxas, right? Just saying things how they truly are. Yo, Melissa, we got any rewards in Domino's right now? Let me look. Let me give it a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second there. I'm watching a video, guys. Oh, what happened over there? Anybody know what that was? You want to see the ultimate jump or not? Or should I not show it to you? Who here wants to see the ultimate jump? Let me know. Yes, no? It's from today. Ultimate jump? I got the ultimate jump. That's me right there. That's right, Michael Graham knows. Watch this jump. I did it for you, bro. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's watch it again. That's the green T-Max, baby. Mighty Mike. There we go. Let's see what happened with the rest of the video. Did I mess anything up? That's hitting the 2-speed. Here I probably flipped it real crazy. Oh, damn. I landed more than one jump at a time. That's real impressive. Let me see what else happened. This one I probably didn't land. Did I land this one? Damn. I'm impressing myself over here. That landed. That's so far 3 in a row. Took the green T-Max out today, bros. Oh, that one was crooked. I hit the ramp crooked. 2-speed, baby. Let's see what happened here. Oh, damn. That one really killed it. Safe to say my body is trashed. Damn, it landed on its wheels. Should we see this again? Do we want to see this again? Yes, no? For those of you that say I don't bash my T-Maxes, get real. That was bashing. Bash her real good. Nitro J, how you doing, man? What the hell did I say over here? Probably some nonsense. Sick. I got another one. You want to see another one? Whoa, look at that launch, baby. Sick. Whistling Diesel. He needs a whistling Nitro. Landed all of them. Oh, that one went crooked. Let's see what else happened. Oh, that one landed. Damn. It's my ramp, Michael Graham. That I bought that ramp. That's my ramp. I'm the one that brought the ramp. It's a perfect ramp, right? Oh, that didn't end well. That one I didn't do a full 360. I don't know what happened. But you can't kill it. T-Max 3.3, baby. Oh, that one I almost took the cameraman out. Let's see, did I do this one? Damn, T-Max really took it. I don't even remember what happened here. Landed it. Yeah, Compass RC, I bought that. That's my ramp. This is the time I ran over the electric, by the way. I ran over that guy. All right, dudes. Time for us to say good night. I think we had a successful repair today. What do you think? TC3, Can't believe it. The diff just started working normally after, like, I guess it was the grease. Maybe it was sitting there crooked. I don't know. It's possible it could have been a little crooked. I don't know. But you guys saw what I was doing today. We're running Rich and Loud with the T-Max. And yes, that ramp, that was actually my ramp. I bought that ramp. It's a high-level BMX ramp. So the thing is with, like, RC ramps, they suck. They're usually light and they're kind of expensive. This is a sickening ramp. All right, guys. 2 minutes. And now we'll be out. That's basically it, you know. Today, there was someone at the RC track. I go to them. Oh, this is my YouTube channel name. Like, look it up. They, like, try to memorize it. I'm like, you're not going to remember it. It's hella long. Where's your phone? They didn't have their phone. All right, guys. That's about it. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all for being here. Let's all have a good Nitro Sunday, all right? Stay true to yourself. Stay positive. And when I say stay positive, I don't mean just call yourself positive and then troll people in the background. Don't be doing that. Do what's right at all times. Andrew Pope, how you doing, man? Thank you for watching. I'll see you all later.